The plane out of Nigeria, because I'm hearing plane sounds.
Wait, let me for 1 second.
Who is that? Okay.
I hope it's better.
Hello and welcome to the program. This is Inside Blockchain Live on Crypto TV Plus, and I am Tony Obiajuru. Now, these are the headlines for the program today. Binance Labs backed Defi credit union, bringing higher yields to savers in Nigeria. U.S. customers can now buy crypto using PayPal. BitFXT utility token BFI, as well as BitMagnet's BMT token BMT, gets listed on CoinMarketCap. And finally on the program, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin rally slowing down as BTC plunges below 16K. So you're welcome to the program. This is Inside Blockchain. And don't forget to follow us across our social media platforms at Crypto TV Plus. A Nigerian-based startup is looking to bring decentralized finance, DeFi, to the world of credit unions. Built on the Binance Smart Chain, Zen Finance announced its public launch and a $1.5 million strategic funding round. Speaking in an exclusive interview, the co-founder and CEO of Zen, Ugochukwu, said, a major problem faced by these credit unions or cooperatives is a constant devaluation of the currency. Because most of the time, the economy is unstable. Right now, I am joined by Ugochukwu Aroni himself, who is the co-founder and CEO of Zen Finance, to find out more about this project. Hello, Ugochukwu, if you can hear me, thank you for joining me on the program.
Hi, hello. Good morning.
Yeah, good
And
morning.
hey, thanks, Tony.
All right, fantastic. So let's get straight into it. All right, tell us about Zen Finance.
Okay, so Zen Finance is actually a DeFi platform for credit unions and for cooperatives. Um, Basically, Zen Finance gives these cooperatives and their members an opportunity to actually earn higher yields on a stable currency, right? So what we're doing is we actually give them access to stable currency such as DAI, that's decentralized stable currency, which is pegged to the US dollar. So you see that they get unrestricted access to this currency and they're able to earn yields, higher annual yields on that stable currency as opposed to their local currency. Yeah.
Okay. In your statement, in the publication on the website, you talked about some of the major problems. That the traditional, should we say, the traditional system is having. Can you highlight some of those problems and the solution that Zen Finance is providing?
Okay, one of the major problems that the cooperatives or credit unions face is low APYs, that's low annual percentage yields, right? Most of them earn probably about 1%, annually, and that's extremely low, right? Given the amount of money they actually put into the system. And secondly, the instability, right, or the unstable nature of particular local currencies or fiat currencies, especially in economies that are not very stable. So you realize that most of these currencies undergo multiple devaluations, and you realize that even if you have, as a cooperative, one of their major functions is savings, even if you have savings, the value of your money, keeps getting lower as devaluations occur. And this makes you even poorer, so it doesn't really add any value to you. And another thing is insurance. So some of the cooperatives usually face that problem of being able to have insurance, some protection for their investments or for the assets that they actually put in. And this is a major problem that we actually solve at Zen Finance, giving them access to decentralized insurance. This way, there's no restriction. You as an individual can decide to protect your investments by leveraging decentralized insurance, which is built into the Zen Finance platform.
Okay, so tell us more about the dynamics behind this insurance. So what are the specific insurance policies, right, that probably guide or cover investors?
Okay, so basically how decentralized insurance works is you basically have a pool of people who want to offer, a pool of funds, right? And this pool of funds are actually provided by certain individuals, right? That's why it's decentralized, not provided by a particular company. So this pool of funds that are provided by certain individuals provide access to people when they lose their funds, or let's say when you have smart contract hacks, or when there's some form of security vulnerability or on smart contracts on the platform, right? So how this plays out is, as individuals who want to tap or gain access to this pool of funds, what you do is, when you're trying to gain, let's say, invest or save, you can decide to buy some small insurance, right? Buy some insurance and then protect your assets. Now, the insurance you're buying is fees paid to those people for providing those funds that will be given to anybody when there is a failure in the system. So that's how those people that provide the funds actually get rewarded, for the funds they provide. Of course, you don't expect any smart contractors to just happen immediately a smart contract is deployed. And for also your system to get approved to have that decentralized insurance, it needs to undergo audits, right? Okay. Which our system is currently undergoing audits by one of the biggest auditors in the space, called CETIC. Right. So they also now build that. They've also built that insurance platform that Zen Finance is plugging into. So we've put all those things into consideration. We don't want probably having cooperatives or credit unions and their members, going out there to lose funds. Although it's not what we were hoping for, we've built in so much security, and of course, because of the audits, there's a lot going on to ensure that that doesn't happen. But of course, the insurance is there as a form of fail-safe to ensure that, okay, no matter what happens, your funds are safe.
All right. Thank you so much, Ugochukwu, for taking our time to explain that one in details. So let's talk about what you guys are currently doing at Zen Finance. What you guys are currently doing at Zen Finance and the plans going forward, basically. So what are the things that are obtainable right now as we speak for customers or users? And in terms of the long term, what are we looking forward to in Zen Finance?
Okay, yeah. So what's obtainable now? Okay, at the moment, like I mentioned, our code is actually undergoing audits. We're going to have our test net, which is where users can come and try out the platform by December, probably by first week of December. So we should have our project, the mainnet. The mainnet should be available in December or early weeks of January, right? So our long-term goal for Zen Finance really is to be able to build out a system, like a platform. We're actually also building our developer community, right? We've gotten lots of developers, lots of people who have shown interest on how that they would love to build on Zen Finance. So because our platform is something that enables, it's more like a developer tool really, which enables programmers to actually build on top of. So we're actually building that developer community, and it's going to help us spread or provide our services across multiple regions of the world. Zen Finance is not just for people in Nigeria or for people in Africa. Anybody from anywhere in the world can have full and complete access to the platform. And leveraging existing financial applications, whether it's a crypto-based application or even if it's not a crypto-based application, they can all leverage our platform. Because one thing we're also working on is abstracting that whole blockchain complexity away, where people don't need to bother themselves about whether you're using crypto or whether you're not using crypto. We are bringing this down to the lowest person, right, in the market. As long as you have a smartphone, you have a regular financial app, probably like the regular fintech apps you see. They can all integrate Zen Finance and give their users much more access, to a better market without really having to go through any hassle of getting some approvals from any government and all that. It just gives them direct access without bothering about banking. So with that being said, it means that we are actually building out and supporting local currencies as well. That's part of our future plans, and we have some partnerships that we're going to be announcing very soon. We will be supporting currencies in Asia, in some parts of Europe, and also in Africa as well. So it gives people the lowest guy or the lowest girl out there access, to our platform without really bothering about buying crypto or selling crypto or going on an exchange and all those complexities. Everything is completely abstracted.
Yeah, so inclusion right there is very, very important.
Exactly.
All right, thank you so much for that one. But before I let you go, how is Zen Finance accessible? Like, for example, I want to access Zen Finance. Where can I access Zen Finance, and what are the steps I need to take, all right, to start engaging with this project?
Okay, yeah. So once Zen Finance goes live, to just access it, you just go to the website zen.finance. You can actually go there now. I really encourage everybody to go there now to see what we're doing. You can go there, read our light paper. It's not so long. But it's very detailed, so you can see the different strategies we're employing in our design, and as well as all the implementations, how everything is actually done in detail. It's there. So once the project is live, you just go to Zen Finance and you easily access it. Another thing is, once we actually have different apps integrating Zen Finance, you might actually be using Zen Finance without really knowing, right? Because that's the whole aim. The whole aim is not for people to really just come on the platform and say, oh, we're on Zen Finance. The whole aim is to be able to solve people's problems without them really even knowing, okay, who is solving the problems. So just to give them access to the platform. So you might be using Zen Finance in your regular day-to-day fintech app built by a totally different company without really knowing you're using Zen Finance. But as long as we're solving your problems, we're very happy about that.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Ugochukwu, for that one. At this point, I'll just have to let you go. So you've heard, for those who would be looking or who are actually interested in getting to find out more about Zen Finance, you've heard from my guest. All right. Thank you so much, Ugochukwu, for joining me on the program.
Thanks, Tony. I'm really happy I was here. Thank you. All right, buddy.
Let's go on this short break. We will be right back to bring you more details, so stay tuned.
But sometimes we miss them, living a life of regret and what ifs. Opportunities come but once, or maybe not. Now, digital money revolution has come to Africa. Wealth is no longer for a selected few. Money has been redefined. Introducing Tatcoin. Tatcoin is Africa's utility token that gives you access to a life of endless possibilities. You can shop, buy real estate, travel, invest, and build wealth. For more information, visit www.abitsnetwork.com.
All right, welcome back. We move on. Payment processing giant PayPal announced on Thursday that all eligible PayPal account holders in the US can now buy, hold, and sell cryptocurrencies directly with PayPal. The news follows the company's announcement to support crypto assets at the end of October. Now, statements from the platform also detailed that in early 2021, customers would be able to use crypto assets with its 26 million merchants, networks. Moving on, BitFXT has announced the listing of its utility token BitDefi, which is BFI, on CoinMarketCap. This represents a huge milestone achievement for the platform following the launch of the DeFi token less than a month ago. Now, BFI, a governance token, is built on the Ethereum blockchain and provides visible utility and real-time use cases for the blockchain ecosystem. BitMagnet International, a blockchain-driven solution that is designed to scale the e-commerce industry, has as well been listed on CoinMarketCap. These are the two Nigerian-based blockchain cryptocurrency projects that we can find. They are listing on the CoinMarketCap so far. By listing its native token, BM token, which is BMT for short, the project has once again fulfilled another milestone in its developmental timeline. Still to come, Bitcoin rally slows down as BTC plunges below $16,000. I'll be having our market analyst to provide us with more details. We're going to go on this short break, and when we come back, I'm going to be bringing you more details from the market, the coin market cap, basically. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Oh, hi. I'm a smart investor. I dare say that because I understand the cryptocurrency markets and I am up to date on every new development, fintech and blockchain ecosystem. All because I watch the Inside Blockchain show on Crypto TV Plus. Every Monday morning, Crypto TV Plus brings you news headlines of top stories, interview with an expert, and give you detailed market analysis to enable you make the right business moves. Now you too can become a smart investor if you don't miss it. The Inside Blockchain Show, only on Crypto TV Plus.
Have you heard of the first crypto comedy show in Africa? Now you've heard.
Where you get updated, educated, and entertained
On everything blockchain and fintech.
Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at Crypto TV Plus.
Do not miss Crypto Roast every Friday, showing on Crypto TV Plus.
All right, welcome back The Bitcoin rally over the past weeks has come to a sudden halt as the price of the digital gold plunged substantially below $16,000 on the 14th of November 2020. The digital currency plunged to about $15,750 at about 11 o'clock after spiraling above $16,300 just very recently. Now, crypto experts had projected that the digital gold would move into consolidation for a time, and it is possible to see a pullback. Right now, I am joined by a market analyst and leader of Satoshi Africa, engineer Edward Igberaese. Thank you, Edward. If you can hear me, thank you for joining me on the program. Now, you have seen the market basically and how Bitcoin is currently performing in the market. What can you tell us basically about Bitcoin as seen in the market this morning?
All right. Thank you very much, Tony, for having me.
Great.
Okay. I think it's actually a plus, a good one, okay, for what is happening in the crypto space. The adoption everywhere. Once upon a time, the bodies, the countries, individuals, corporate bodies that once said no to cryptocurrency, Bitcoin and the likes, are creating room for fast adoption now. So it's a good one for paper. Let me start from there. Okay, opening the floor for people to buy Bitcoin via their page or their platform. Well, it has a positive side, which will actually allow ordinary people, okay, who couldn't really have access to crypto, to Bitcoin, do just that with ease. But there is another tone to that, which I'll be talking about later.
Okay, great.
Okay,
so let's just go straight into the markets then. What can you tell us about the price of Bitcoin right now as it stands in the market? How's the coin performing this morning?
Yeah, well, if you ask me, I would say just like you are. I say it's doing well. At the moment, Bitcoin is above $16,200 right now. Okay, well, again, I actually represent a community, okay, to know it, where all of these analyses are done and done pretty well. I must say that before now, when Bitcoin was $19,000, okay, we know it was going to get to this point. All right. As a matter of fact, we actually aiming at $14,000, but we knew that when it started going up from 9 to 10 to 14, a lot of people are going to FOMO into it. They're going to jump at it. Okay, the fear of missing out. They're going to jump at it and say, "Wow, others are making money from Bitcoin. I'm going to make money too." But the point is, how long is this rally going to be? Is it coming to a halt? Or it will still move for a while? The truth is that the area we are now is not really a good point where you should put in all your hard-earned money. All right, there might be a little push up there, but get ready for something far different from that. Now, people coming in, jumping at it, we actually make the price to soar a little bit from what we are seeing now. From the 14, we actually checked that our algorithm show to us. But right now, the algorithm telling us that the point we are now is not a very good one. But may I let you know, many will actually jump at it, and it might push the price up a bit. But I want to say that you should tread with care, tread with caution, because another side of it will soon show up. So don't get beaten. Okay, now you have the opportunity of following a platform like this, talking about what Tony is doing, so that you can actually get abreast of what will happen in the market, so that you won't be doing the wrong thing at the right time. Okay, so a lot is happening, and so much is actually around Bitcoin. And if you ask me if you want to get into Bitcoin right now, again, because of the fear of missing out, that many are jumping at it, there might just be a little push up, a little spike, but tread with caution.
Tread with care. That disclaimer will always will always be in the minds of traders. Trading with care. So, Edward, right there, we've seen the impact, right, of speculations about PayPal launching a cryptocurrency service, the US election playing a part or playing a role, in the upsurge in price of Bitcoin, and every other speculations around Bitcoin. But we're going to be going into the market right now. I don't know if you would share your screen, to just take us into that. But if we're unable to achieve that, we might just have to go on. So you can just give us the analysis, of that of the chart as you see it over at your end. But I just want to quickly ask you, as an expert, do you think we've seen it at 6,000, right? Do you think that before the end of this year, with the way everything is going, we are going to see Bitcoin hit $20,000 as predicted, when this whole rally started? Can you just answer to this before we go straight into looking at, the performance of other altcoins in the market?
Okay, now I'm going to be very tactical in responding to that question, because many might take it and go to investments that might cost them a lot, and many will go into it that might earn them some good fortune. Now, from what the algorithm is saying, the algorithm that we've got that gives the analysis that give us clear direction on what is happening in the crypto space, okay, that tells us what will happen now, that tells us that in 2017, please take note, I'm taking you back now so that when I'm giving you my direction, then you know exactly what I'm saying. Now, our algorithm, to know it, okay, I'm talking about as a body now. In 2017, algorithm was, backed by Mars Landman, was the first to tell the world to decide why we're being told just what is happening now, that Bitcoin is going to $20,000, $50,000, $100,000. But this was the first platform, that are now $20,000, that 19,500. They ask their followers to stay clear from Bitcoin. That Bitcoin is going to drop to 6,000, drop to 3,000. Guess what happened? It played out eventually. It played out so well. So now, look at what is happening at the moment. Bitcoin, we have been told, is going to $20,000, $40,000, $50,000, $100,000. And I will say, yes, it will get to those prices, to get there. But is it now? That's the question. Now, algorithm is not telling us that it's going straight into those high values at the moment. Yes, where we are right now, again, I want to say that you trade with caution, trade with care, because it might turn and give you a big bite at the back. All right. So at the moment, what we are seeing algorithm, with PayPal making that announcement on their platform with the US election. May I say this, that the moment the winner, of course, you know that officially the winner will not be announced. But of course, the media are saying Biden won and all that. But I mean, the moment the winner, is officially announced, whether it's Biden or Trump, when it's announced eventually, there's something is going to happen in the market, whether in the stock markets or the crypto market. So
you believe all markets will be affected by that news, or by the outcome of the election eventually?
The announcement, yes, it will touch every part of the market.
All right, thank you, Edward. So let's now talk about the likes of Ethereum and some other all the other altcoins that we have in the market. What can you tell us about? Probably we can just do first 5, of the cryptocurrencies as seen in the market, how they're doing.
Right. So let me see if I can share my screen.
Oh, okay, great.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Oh no, I think you're the only one who can, but it's fine. Then you can just go ahead.
Okay. All right. Let me continue then if you cannot. Okay. So looking at the coin market cap, go to coinmarketcap.com. Okay. Coin market capitalization. There you see all the coins. At the moment, we have about 7,682 cryptocurrencies on CoinMarketCap.
And it will definitely increase, right?
The number is it's on the increase. All right, it's on the increase. Okay, if you look at Bitcoin dominance at the moment, we have 7,000 coins right now, cryptocurrency in CoinMarketCap. Now, Bitcoin dominance is 65%. So it means other coins, we would call them altcoins, they have only 35% to share. But look at in coin market cap alone will have about $461 trillion. Then the last 24 hours, transaction worth $100,000 billion have been carried out in the entire coin market cap in the last 24 hours. So you see that so much money is coming into this space. So much money. All right. Investors have come to see that, yes, this is where they can make some good money, and they are pushing their money very hard into the cryptocurrency. So if you haven't taken time to look in that direction as an investor, please, I think it's high time you do just that, especially now that countries like Nigeria are opening up, okay, for this. Now look at Bitcoin dominance, 65%. And now that also have a way of affecting the altcoins. Take that. When Bitcoin dominance, okay, is up, is going up, somehow, I'm talking about the charts, I'm looking at the charts now, okay, it has a way of affecting the altcoins going down. Now, when Bitcoin dominance, all right, in the entire market plunges down a bit, guess what happens? The altcoins rallies up. All right. So, and then, I mean, at least for now, but when the entire markets are affected, as before, at the end of the day, other coins are going to be affected. But at the moment, okay, there is this, this is up, the other one is down, is up, the other one is down. So that is happening at the moment. Now, these are some of the coins that we need to actually pay attention to, okay, the likes of Ethereum. I think we need to pay very close attention to it, all right? Because Ethereum is one coin that's going to do massively well in about 2-3 years from now. Please have it in mind that, very soon we're looking at Bitcoin at $89,000. Very soon, of course, we are not moving into that from where we are right now. There's still going to be some little ups and downs before we get there.
Did I just hear you say $89,000?
Yes, $89,000 for Bitcoin.
Bitcoin. That's a heavy prediction.
Why? Sorry?
I said that's a heavy prediction. What's the time frame for that one?
Very, very heavy prediction. Now, mind you, I told you that the community I belong to know it. Okay, we got an algorithm, and it's been marshaled by one of the best traders in the world. Of course, it's not because it's good when it comes to technical analysis of fundamental analysis. The guy is just good because he has an algorithm. Okay, his name is Marius Landman there in Australia. He has an algorithm, okay, that gives clear direction of what will happen in the crypto space. Okay, he's been doing this for in the oil and gas sector, and that's why he's been in the oil and gas sector as a consultant, telling them when to buy and when to sell oil. Okay, the likes of Chevron, Halliburton, Schlumberger, Oil and gas, and all that. So now the same algorithm has been taken or brought into cryptocurrency. First, we are getting clear direction of what will happen in the crypto space every now and then. Every now and then, first, I can tell you, again, okay, where we'll be.
Yeah, Edward.
But then again, the next 2 years, the cryptocurrency and all that.
Yeah, thank you for that one, Edward. But we've seen cases, right, where some of those top operators, investors, probably the people, I don't want to call them the decision makers in the industry right now, but we've seen the likes of the Rojava, we've seen the Winklevos, you know, and some others give massive predictions like this. And in that period of time, you know, that it came out that probably Bitcoin will do 30,000, will do 50,000 in 2 years, in 3 years. We haven't actually seen that come to limelight. How you're speaking with so much confidence, but then again, let's not just dwell. Let's not dwell so much on this. Let's just continue with the currencies. You know, as you were saying, as a result of the short time that we have on the program. Yeah,
it's okay. Sorry, I'll do just that. Now you just ask, what is giving such confidence? You know, history is something we can rely on for us to have a better tomorrow. Okay, so based on where we are coming from, where we are right now, all right, of course, where we are heading, friends, is actually a possibility. Okay, now still talking about these coins, haven't talked about where you can get this information and all that. You can actually go to, okay, I'll tell you where you go to, but let's look at some of these coins. I talked about Ethereum. Another thing you look at, we shouldn't take our eyes away from. The likes of Neo, EOS, okay, BCH. Now, these are the coins that we should pay attention to, very close attention to them, because their usage and, of course, where they are heading. All right. Monero, XRP. Of course, there's so much noise on the internet right now about XRP. XRP will do this, XRP will do that. Fine, is all true, but not exactly what they are saying out there. Please be careful. Be careful what you see on YouTube. Be careful what you read on the news, because it could just be some persons. Tony just said something just now, and that's very key. Some persons have actually come and they told us that Bitcoin was going to do 30,000, 40,000, 100,000, but it never got there. All right. Now, they said those things, they came on air, they said those things, and people listened and dropped their hard-earned money into those coins. What happens? It was a different ballgame.
Yeah, it backfired.
So these are persons you should be very, very wary of. Okay. Well, if you call them market makers, I don't know if that would be correct. I think I see that playing out again. I also want to be careful. Since I'm on air, I'm going to also be careful with that. Now, look at this. In 2017, when CNN, all right, announced, all right, and give some clear directions on how to buy Bitcoin and all that on their side. 2017, okay, people get into it. We're happy. Okay, now Bitcoin, CNN talked about Bitcoin. Now we can buy Bitcoin and all that. While more people were driving into it, guess what? That was what the unthinkable happened. That Bitcoin, okay, surged from $20,000 to $6,000 and eventually to around $3,000. Okay, so now paper is giving a clear direction of people using Bitcoin. And who are people buying and using paper? They are the common men, people who don't know anything about crypto market. People who don't trade in the crypto market, they are the ones that are going to start buying Bitcoin. Okay, what will happen next? I can't say that right here.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Edward, for joining me on the program and helping us out with updates from the market as we see. At this point, I will just have to let you go. Thank you so much. We hope that the market is actually on a much fairer path. Even as we venture into the week. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tony.
All right. And that will be all on today's program. You can get more market updates and all the happenings captured within the world of blockchain and cryptocurrency on our website, cryptotvplus.com. And you can also follow us across our social media platforms at cryptotvplus to get weekly info on our programs. Thank you so much for staying with us. We've come to the end. Until I come your way next time, it's a bye for now.
Oh, hi. I'm a smart investor. I dare say that because I understand the cryptocurrency markets and I am up to date on every new development, fintech and blockchain ecosystem. All because I watch the Inside Blockchain show on Crypto TV Plus. Every Monday morning, Crypto TV Plus brings you news headlines of top stories, interview with an expert, and give you detailed market analysis to enable you make the right business moves. Now you too can become a smart investor if you don't miss it. The Inside Blockchain show, only on Crypto TV Plus.